This is a concept that you might cover in an abstract algebra course or an analysis course or perhaps a number theory course. What this means is that if you take the difference of x and y, it's going to be divisible by n. So x minus y would equal n times some integer. Or if you divide, another way to look at it is if you divide n into x, the remainder would be y. So that means that if you take n and you divide into x, the remainder would be y. So let's take a look at this one right here. So 2x is congruent to 3 modulo 5. That means that if we do 2x minus 3, that's going to equal some multiple of 5. Okay? Now this is the way that I prefer to do them. I prefer to just look at it as subtract these two things, and then that's going to equal some it's going to equal some multiple of 5. So now you have to say, well, what would it be? Well, let's start with 1. That's not going to work. Start with 2. That's not going to work, right? 3, 6 minus 3, no. 4, 8. 4 would work, right? Because 4 times 2 is 8. Yeah, so x would equal 4 here because 2 times 4 is 8. 8 minus 3 is 5, and that's a multiple of 5. So what do you think the next answer is going to be here? Would it be, well, if you do 5, that doesn't work. So then you just go through all of them again. So you got to add 5 to 4, and you get 9, right? So 9 times 2 is 18, minus 3 is 15. That's a multiple of 5. Then add 5 to that, and you get 14. 14 times 2 is 28, minus 3 is 25. And that pattern's going to continue. So x is going to equal 4 plus or minus 5k, where k is an integer, would be your solution set. But most of the time we would just look at your solution here as x equals 4 and leave it at that, because after that, then you're basically repeating the same numbers. So typically we would just say the solution is 4 for that. So that's your introduction to that concept. Let me know if you have any questions.